Hey everybody, Chris here. Well, the big news over the past 24 hours is that Tesla sold some of their Bitcoin. We're going to cover that in this video, but we're also going to talk about whether crypto is going to make a comeback. There's an article about that. We've got Dogecoin, of course, because Elon Musk also said during the Tesla earnings call that Tesla has not sold any of their Dogecoin. So we'll listen to that as well. Also, there's a new Dogecoin update. And we also have news from Minecraft that they are not getting into the NFT business. So all that and more in this video. Please give the video a like. Certainly appreciate the support, get more people watching it. And also subscribe to my channel. Definitely appreciate the support there. Hit the little notification bell so you know when my new videos come out. Is also when I do live streams. So this was big yesterday. Tesla on their earnings call said that they had sold 75% of their Bitcoin. And of course, Twitter was just all over the place about Elon Musk. And I tweeted out that it wasn't Elon Musk. He did not sell his personal Bitcoin because he had made a tweet a year plus ago that he would never sell his Bitcoin. And he didn't. He didn't sell his personal Bitcoin. This was the Tesla company. The Tesla company has been going through some cash flow problems, particularly while it was ramping up Giga Berlin and Texas. That all costs money. That's cash that's needed. And most recently, Shanghai has had its periodic shutdowns due to the pandemic, and that is burning a lot of cash too. So Tesla said in the earnings call that they needed to get their position straight in cash because of these issues. Let's go ahead and let's listen. Let's actually listen to what Zach and then Elon had to say.
Within operating expenses, Austin and Berlin related startup costs have wound down as these factories have moved into production and their costs are now reflected in automotive COGS. Additionally, we converted a majority of our Bitcoin holdings to fiat for a realized gain, offset by impairment charges on the remainder of our holdings, netting a $106 million cost to the P&L included within restructuring and other. We also incurred restructuring charges related to targeted staffing reductions.
Yeah, actually, it should be mentioned that the reason we sold a bunch of our Bitcoin holdings was that we were uncertain as to when the COVID lockdowns in China would alleviate. So it was important for us to maximize our cash position given the uncertainty of the COVID lockdowns in China. We are certainly open to increasing our Bitcoin holdings in future. So this should not be taken as some verdict on Bitcoin. It's just that we were concerned about overall liquidity for the company given COVID shutdowns in China. And we have not sold any of our Dogecoin.
We still have it.
We still have our Dogecoin.
So I think it's important to note here that they're talking about the Tesla company and that this has nothing to do with Elon personally. But I also like Elon at the end, just saying there, hey, we still have all of our Dogecoin, haven't sold our Doge. So we don't know how much Doge they actually have. We don't think it's a lot. We think most of the Doge that they have is actually been through sales. Like I bought a Tesla Cybertruck whistle, and so they got some of my Doge through that. And so that's sitting in their wallet. How much merch sales have they actually made? They have not said exactly, but compared to their Bitcoin holdings, the Dogecoin holdings are pretty small. But Elon also said that he's not ruling out the Tesla company buying back into Bitcoin at some future date. So there's always that. The markets reacted. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the markets and also other news. We'll start by looking at the Bitcoin chart, and Bitcoin had been trading very well, just like most cryptos over the last 24 to 36 hours, and Bitcoin was up over 24,000. But there was profit taking that happened at that time. This was before the Tesla earnings call, and Bitcoin had traded down. But here's the earnings call, and that Tesla earnings call caused this drop. And of course, that's people just selling at the FUD. if you think about it, Tesla actually sold their Bitcoin months ago, again, up at a value that we think is probably around 29,000 a Bitcoin. And that was a couple months ago. I'll show you that in a minute. But once that initial selling happened, people started buying back, bounced off this 23,000 line and bounced back up. But crypto was recovering from the past day, but then retraced back down, just like all crypto did. And here's Dogecoin as well. Dogecoin following just about the same path. So Dogecoin was up over 7 cents again and then traded back below. So that's where we are now, just below 7 cents for Doge and just below 23,000 for Bitcoin. Here's ZY Crypto. Bitcoin holds steady above 22,000 even as Elon Musk's Tesla dumps 75% of its Bitcoin holdings. So that's what the news is going to say, right? They're going to use dumps. And yes, they sold. The sale was seemingly made to prevent a negative cash flow this quarter. Since the announcement, though, BTC's price has held steady. So I think that's good overall that Bitcoin just didn't dump overall. Did Tesla make a profit on its Bitcoin investment? This is interesting. This article goes through what they think that the Bitcoin was bought for a year and a half ago, because it was $1.5 billion of Bitcoin that we think was in the low 30s. And so selling it at around an average price of about 29,000 per Bitcoin, that's about a 17% loss or so. Alex Kruger is saying here, about a 17% loss. So they can claim that loss, I guess. They still hold a lot of Bitcoin. So going forward, they still have Bitcoin on their balance sheet, and they could always buy more. In other news, Dogecoin launches new update to improve security and efficiency. So this is good. The Dogecoin devs continue to work on Doge, and this is all moving Dogecoin forward to be faster, more secure, and to deal with sort of what are called dust limits, so that it can deal with these little fragments of Doge that are left over. And Elon Musk tweets out upgrades. So Elon Musk approves of Dogecoin. The Dogecoin Core 1.14.6 now released. A number of improvements under the hood, some nice new features, and in the UI. So that is all great for Doge. Doge continues to be updated and upgraded. So those that say, nobody's working on Dogecoin, that's not true. Dogecoin is continuing to be worked on, and Elon Musk approves. In other news, we have Minecraft. Minecraft dismisses in-game NFTs, citing a lack of values of creative inclusion. And so many people on the web are saying that Microsoft and Mojang are going to get left behind because of this. And I actually support this. And the reason I do that is what we are seeing again and again and again are people getting ripped off by NFTs, by connecting wallets, and scams in crypto, that I think that it's best right now that Minecraft stays away. I really do, until it's a much more secure, safe place. Besides, NFTs, for the most part, are very exclusive, and that those that get in first and have the most money are the ones that make the most money in the long term. And most of us everyday people aren't making money on it. And Minecraft is all about letting everybody have fun. Everybody's the same in Minecraft. And I support this. I really do. I think Minecraft opening the door to NFTs and having that kind of intrusion into that game with NFTs, I think is the wrong step. So I applaud this from my perspective for Minecraft. Will the crypto market make a comeback? A look into the recent downturn and what the future holds. So this is by the Bitcoinist. It's a good article. I recommend just look up, search Bitcoinist. I'm not going to go through all of this article because it's going to go through everything that's going on with Luna and Voyager and Celsius Network. And we've talked a lot about that. And we'll be covering that some more on Friday night during my live stream. So if you're interested in tuning into that, Friday Night Live, 7 o'clock Boston time, we'll be getting caught up on a lot of the news of the week, and particularly looking at what I think the trading is going to look like for this weekend going into next week. So be sure to tune into that. But I want to go particularly down to the end here, which are the author's final thoughts. And here's what he says. We are not yet out of the woods. There is still a lot of uncertainty on which direction the market will head in the next few months. Going by the latest crisis, one cannot afford to place all their eggs in one basket. What does this mean? It's no longer a certain gamble as some had predicted it. The market clearly respects no one when it comes to corrections, especially with the high inflation rates across the globe. That said, all hope is not lost. Like the previous cycles, crypto will bounce back probably more stronger than ever before. This calls for the crypto natives to keep tabs on the developments to be able to identify which trends will dominate the next upward trend. More importantly, it is now the time to focus on the fundamentals, given that both regulators and traditional financial institutions seem to be having a vendetta against the upcoming Web 3.0 economy. So I think those two paragraphs are an excellent summary of where we are in cryptocurrency right now.
So I like that last bit. It's like, we don't know what the future of crypto is. We think there will be a rebound. We think that crypto will come back. Those are the cycles that crypto has always had. We are in a new place, though, talking about regulation of cryptocurrency. That could have some effect. But overall, most of us believe that crypto will make a comeback and we will see all-time highs again. Let me know in the comments below what you think about Tesla, Bitcoin, and Dogecoin, or Minecraft, or anything else on your mind. Also, give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.